Hi, Bernice.
Oh, looks like it's going. Okay, we are recording and
Oh,
it's time.
oh,
And let
it's
me
time.
get
Okay.
some.
Talk to you guys later.
Hang on. There we go. Okay. Y'all ready? I'll take that as a yes. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash. We will sing unto God a new song. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Good to see you all. And let's see. Oh, that works. Okay. Candle lighting. I see quite a few on the screen. I see Susie and Peter. I see Judith. I see Mark's candles, but no Mark. Cheryl. I'm watching to see some get lit. So once we've got some lit up, I'll lead the blessing. All right, I think we're close. Here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Okay. Now let's see who's got Kiddush for us. Emily, I saw first, and Lynn, and Peter, and Gary, and Helene. That looks like a coffee mug, Helene. Um, yeah, okay. We'll count whatever y'all have. All right, here we go. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu ושבת קודשו באהבה וברצון, הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה וראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. לחיים. It's time for us to welcome the spirit of Shabbat, the Shabbat bride, the Shabbat queen, the queen bride, the bride queen, all those together. The spirit of Shabbat that we picture as a beautiful soul. And what's amazing about this is it doesn't matter where you are or how many screens we're all on. That spirit of Shabbat is going to come and join each of us all together as we sing her our hymn of enticement. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad ishmianu el hamiuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem u'tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mekor habracha. Merosh mikerem nesucha sof maaseh b'machshavat chila. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri hitoreri ki va'orek umiori. Uri uri shir daberi kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. If it's convenient, you can face whatever entrance you have. Roi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, gam b'simcha uv'tzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala yalla 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 bnei Shabbat nekabela. Yitkada veyitkada shemei rabba be'amad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael ba'gala ba'gala uv'izman kariv ve'imeru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach Leolam ulam mehamaya yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishabach, Vitba'ar vitromam vitnase, vitadar vitale vitalal, shemeda kudesha brihu. Le'en lamin kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'ama, v'imeru, amen. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch et Adonai Hamevorach Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed Hamevorach Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. Oops, wrong way. You're welcome to read along. You're welcome to sing along with everything. With stuff on mute, you can do all sorts of wonderful things, and no one, well, you're singing along or not. But if you would like to join me reading Ma'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzavaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael Amcha ahavta Amcha ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Hukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadata Otanu limadata Akein Adonai Eloheinu b'shokbenu v'kumenu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha U'mitzvotecha leolam va'ed Ki hem chayenu Ve'orech yameinu Uvehem negei yomam v'layla Negei yomam v'layla Ve'ahavatcha al tasir Mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev amo Yisrael Ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. Bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise, and when you rise. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Okay, I didn't see anyone do the clap where it's supposed to be. We're gonna try the ya la lies again. I want to see some mouths moving and get that clap in there. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neder b'kodesh, nora tehilo do sefele, nora tehilo do sefele. Lie, lie again. Ya lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie. Ya lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie. Ya lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie. Ya lie, 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 la, lie, lie, lie. That was much better. Thank you. Here we go. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will. Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, Ve'hamidenu shomrenu lechaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. Everyone sing harmony. Amen. 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 A wall stands between God and us, and at the wall we must pray, searching for a crack, for a crevice through which our words can enter and reach behind the wall. In prayer, we must often knock our heads against the stone wall, but God's silence does not go on forever. Ananana svatai tifta. Ananana ufiagi. Ufiagi tehilatecha. Ananana Adonai. Ananana svatai tifta. Ananana ufiagi. Ufiagi tehilatecha. Ananana Adonai. Ananana svatai tifta. Ananana ufiagi. Ufiagi tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, El Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'nehem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol atah Rav Lehoshia, Mashiva Ruach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Chayim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofech Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, U'Mido Melach, Melech Memit U'Mechaye, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'Ne'eman Atah L'Hachayot HaKol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Atah Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, U'Kadoshim b'chol yom Yahalu Chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. We take a moment or two for our own silent thoughts, prayers, and meditations. Ose shalom bimrama, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imnu. Amen. Ose shalom Yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imnu. Amen. Yain la 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 yain la 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 yain la 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 yain la 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 yain la 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 yain la 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 la. Ose shalom bimrama, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imnu. Amen. Yain la 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 yain la 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 yain la 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 yain la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, it's time for our Misha Berach prayer, and I'm not sure how much stuff is going around. I definitely know that your prayers last week helped me at least, so thank you. I'm feeling much better now. Um, I know we've got a few to send out. Joan Thielen, to Yvonne, to Carol. If there are other names, of course, that you want mentioned and you want to put them into the chat, you're welcome to do that as we prepare to send our blessings of strength and healing to all those who could use it, whether near, whether far, whether minor, whether serious. Everyone deserves some blessings of strength and healing. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Sheberach imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. I was looking for some New Year blessing kind of inspiration, and I typed stuff into the computer to help me look around for this stuff. And I came upon a poem that was meant for Rosh Hashanah, but hey, we can translate. And I'm sure Rick Lupert, who writes a lot of great stuff, and I've done a little bit of interaction with him on this kind of stuff before, would be more than happy if we borrowed it from Rosh Hashanah and sent it off to our uh, secular New Year. So I'd like to share this poem by Rick Lupert. He writes, when my mother was a child in Syracuse, New York, her parents couldn't afford to have a car. My grandfather, who I never met, picked out his tuxedos at the Salvation Army thrift store to wear to work at the restaurant. My uncle, the compassionate non believer, didn't care so much they never went to temple for the holy days, but rather decried the hypocrisy that it's the only day everyone else went. He delights in telling me religion is the worst thing that's happened to the world, the source of all conflict. This is usually immediately followed by a barrage of his favorite Yiddish sayings, capped off by a praise of a brisket on rye that can only be described as divine. Food is his religion, a kugel his most sacred prophet, a potato pancake his siddur. If I could get him to go to services, I'm sure he would wear a bagel as a yarmulke. And I have no doubt by the time the Aleinu came along, that bagel would be gone. My mother kept up the tradition of not being able to afford a car. In high school, I spent more time on RTD buses than I did chanting the Amidah. When I first experienced ownership of a set of wheels, I was 19 years old. It was a 1979 Saab my friend sold me for $500. He made up something about it needing new tires to justify the low price. I paid him $100 a month for about a year, if you count the months I skipped. I didn't realize the charity I was getting until much later. The car only lasted a couple of years. I was putting the wrong kind of gas in it, and one day it exploded on the 210 freeway. What did I know from unleaded? We weren't car people. These days, I drive my late model Honda to the synagogue. It's complete with GPS and dead animal seats. I paid for it the day I got it. I leave boxes of clothing and other items I don't need on the front porch for the Salvation Army to take away. When we go on a family outing, our 6-year-old gets to choose if we go in mommy or daddy's car. It's a different world. One in which I praise food almost as much as I do the Lord. Who am I kidding? More. Why do you always eat so fast, Daddy? He asks. I tell him with all sincerity because food always seemed like a luxury when I was growing up. I never knew it was going to be there, and these days when I see it, I just want to eat it all up. Once I visited my grandparents' grave in Syracuse. I felt like the only family member who ever wanted to be in that spot. I wanted to lay freshly tailored tuxedos at their headstones, coax my uncle to join me by putting out a little nosh, tell them under the ground it all worked out okay. We drive our car wherever we want now. Sometimes go to synagogue, even if it's not Rosh Hashanah. They say my grandmother's father was a rabbi, or maybe just the first religious school teacher in town. No one's really sure. And they can't say where he's buried either. As I dip an apple in honey today, as I feel the sweetness in my mouth, I can feel him jiggling his link on the chain. My wife and I have to put the next one in place. I don't see this ending. Perhaps his dipping of honey, though it was a couple months ago, is a nice way to offer us some sweetness for this coming year and a reminder that we all have a place in that chain as well. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishbechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Let's see. If people want to write names in the chat for Kaddish, we invite you to do so. I'll read the list that we have, and then we'll prepare to send our blessings to the memories of all our beloved. This week in our congregation, we mark the artsites of J. Robert Arkush, Frank Baker, Ernestine Barron, Armin Cohn, Clu Cotter, Louis Diamond, Joseph Elfman, Mabel Fraser, Harry Gershon, Farrell Gilliam, Myrna Norma Ginsburg, Sophie Kaplan, Joanne Karpoff, Frances Levy, Mary Edith Masterson, Morris Mindel, Irving Nagin, Harry Palavin, Ida Pessin, Daniel Rabin, Joseph Rittman, Pauline Rotter, Gabriel Rubin, Bernard Ryba, Annie Samuels, Sylvia Silberman, Donald Dan Spiegel, Max Strasberg, Manya Tabarinskaya, Dorothy Wapner, Alexander Zhornitsky, and we mourn the recent loss of Renee Nagel Beverly, wife of Frank, mother of Robert, David, Susan, and Stephen, grandmother of Crystal and Amber, sister of Peter Nagel with Susie Karp. For them, for all those we keep in our hearts at this time, as well as those who do not have anyone left to say Kaddish for them, we offer our memorial prayer, the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam umei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudsha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav Uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Okay. Tomorrow morning we have Torah study on Zoom at 9 a.m. For those who are going to make it, please express my apologies for not being able to join you. I'm on my way to a rabbi's conference, which, every time I say that, it sounds like it is something really boring, but it's actually a lot of fun. A bunch of rabbis, it could be a lot worse. So we're heading off to do that shortly. And so I won't be able to be there with y'all, but I'm sure you'll have fun. As we prepare for our final song, the Scottish poet Robert Burns wrote down his version of an older Scottish folk song in 1788. He toasted old friendships and rhetorically asked if they should be forgotten. He said, and this is translated into the more anglicized English, should old acquaintance be forgot and never be brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgotten, old lang syne? And surely you'll buy your pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine, and we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. We too have run about the hills and picked the daisies fine, but we've wandered many a weary foot since old lang syne. We two have paddled in the stream from morning sun till dine, but seas between us broad have roared since Old Lang Syne. And there's a hand, my trusty friend, and give me a hand of thine, and we'll take a right good will draught for Old Lang Syne. For Old Lang Syne, my dear, for Old Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Old Lang Syne. So, for those prepared, take a cup for Old Lang Syne. This is, I really tried to find a stout version of Scottish since Robert Burns was Scottish, but apparently they drink Guinness in Scotland too. So, to Robert Burns, to a sweet and rich in flavor New Year. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra leit nasa v'chefsa kol azay melech shemo nikra ve'acharei kichlot hakol levado yimloch nora ve'hu haya ve'hu hove ve'hu yeh b'tifara ve'hu echad ve'ein sheni lahamshilo להחבירה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית ולא העוז והמשרה והוא אלי וחי גואלי וצור חבלי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוס לי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא בידו אף רוחי בעת אישן ועירה ואם רוחי גביעתי אדוני לי ולא יירא. A happy, healthy, good new year. That's Rabbi Laura and myself at an Irish pub in Tel Aviv. L'chaim.
Shabbat shalom, everybody.